Good morning, everyone. Morning warm up. Here we are halfway through the year. And one of the questions we get asked when we do a lot of coaching is I'm getting off track. So, what takes us off track and how do we get back on track? So, the first thing to think about is, well, what takes us off track? And so, if you think about this, I just wrote a few things down. So, what takes us off our course? Well, here we go: procrastination, distraction, a belief that we can't, and last but not least, our environment. So let's address these. Let's talk about each one of them. So let's think about procrastination. So what's the opposite of procrastination? Well, it would be intention, right? What's your intention? So one of the questions I have for people is that if you're finding yourself getting off track, are you getting back to your routines? What's your morning routine look like? What's your daily routine look like? Are you tracking it? Are you having that successful 45-minute window meeting with yourself on Sundays? The other one is this, your habits, right? Are your habits identity-based habits that are moving you closer to the person you want to become or moving you further away from what you want to become? And a lot of times what happens is we allow habits to distract us that are not good habits. And so one of the things you might want to do is go back and read Atomic Habits by James Clear and really dial in some of the things he talks about when it comes to the tiny little things that we do every single day that compound on themselves, all right? So procrastination, we want to have intention. We want to have routine. The next one is distraction. So what's the opposite of distraction? Focus. So on the course of any given day, the average American is distracted 4 to 6 hours a day. And what's crazy is it's the tiniest little things. It's you wanting to get something done and then opening up your phone, and next thing you know, you're 40 minutes into TikTok reels, right? That's distraction. And the challenge is that we can't get anything done well, right? We may get something accomplished, but we don't get it done well because we're trying to do multiple things at once. So one of the things I would recommend if you find yourself getting distracted a lot is get yourself a Pomodoro clock or get a little clock. Set yourself up with hours throughout the day as you time block that says this is the hour that I'm going to get this done and I'm not going to do anything else. And set what we call tight bubbles of focus, single focus, no multitasking, but single focus stuff. It's very, very critical because what we do is that we will find ourselves, if we don't do that, we'll just get pulled in all these different directions and we're busy being busy, not busy being productive. Okay, what about this one? A belief that we can't, like I can't do it, it's just not meant to happen, versus a belief of abundance. What if instead you looked around and you looked around the world and you said, hey, you know what? There is enough. I can do this. I will do this. Now, it may not be instant, but you will do it. And the other thing is this, we're all going to fall. We're all going to fail. But here's what I'll tell you. When you fall, don't break. When you fall, bounce, right? I'll say that one more time. When you fall, don't break. When you fall, bounce. Bounce back up. Bounce back up and say, okay, I'm going to learn from my mistake. I'm going to learn from what didn't happen, and I can do it. I'm just not going to get to it exactly today, but I'm going to get there, and I'm going to make it happen. And the last but not least is in our environment. And so do you have an environment that supports you, an environment of mastery? If you look around your world right now, are you surrounded with things that represent mastery, which represent things that ask more of you than you ask of yourself? Or are you surrounding yourself with people who don't ask a lot of you and allow you to get off the hook, allow you to just make excuses, right? Or you're surrounded with those victim type people that are in your circle of friends that validate you not doing stuff, right? I want you to think about that environment. Is that environment supporting your ability to go where you want to go? Because at the end of the day, we have 6 months left, or less than 6 months left in the end of the year. If you want to get back on track, these are the types of things that are going to help you get there. All right, everyone? Hey, think about it. Think about those things that I just mentioned, that I went through, that I talked about. So do you have intention? Are you focusing? Are you having a mindset of abundance, right? And are you also setting up an environment that says, I can do this. This is supporting me, the environment with my friends and my circle of friends and the people around me and my office state and where I am. It's all representing mastery. All right, everybody. Hey, make it a great day. Be awesome. Help somebody. Talk to you later.